Why do we love Dalton Risner? Well, let's go ahead and break it down. So this is from last season, and shout out real fast to Brandon Thorne for posting this bad boy right here, but absolute cooked. So he is right here. He's going to start off at right guard. This is versus the Jaguars. Going against number 99 right here, and bruh, that right there is what we call all universe. Bam. Perfect blocking, perfect play. Ball gets thrown down the field. This is why, again, our offensive line got so much better throughout the year. And a lot of it is because of Dalton here, who was an absolute awesome piece. Left guard right now. So he's filling in, I believe, on this play for Fairchild. I think Fairchild was hurt in this game. So he's filling in here, and he's just going to get that block right there. Go ahead and help out to get a little bit more yardage. So, again, he's a pull block here. You can see right here against the D tackle, pushing him straight out of the way, all the way over here, getting right up the middle with that run play right there. Next play later, it's going to go ahead and be off, helping Orlando Brown Jr. off that left-hand side here. Again, still lined up in the left guard position. He did play right guard and left guard this season. But honestly, it's based on what I've seen from him, he seems like he'll play any position you give him. It does not matter which position it is. He would play any position. Again, left guard again versus here. This is again versus the Packers. Completion ends up being completion to T. Higgins here. Quick play, quick pass. Great overall play. Right here, kind of in an island because it ends up being that no, he doesn't really have to block anyone on that play. So really no context on that play, I guess, because he didn't really have to block anybody. Right here, we're going to see, again, same concept here. He does end up picking up the block when the guy gets through Teddy K. Dip down pass here, and that's going to be a great play right there by Chase Brown. Now, another thing is, obviously, this video is about Dalton Risner, but you also got to look at the fact that these other guys are also doing a really good job when it comes to this offensive line play. And this is what we've talked about many times, and again, why I'm very excited about this offensive line right now is because look at Joe Flacco's pocket right here. I mean, this is, for all intents and purposes, absolutely locked. Like, there is no, worrying about someone getting through and getting to the quarterback in that scenario. I mean, we have all day to throw that ball right there, which is something we have not had in the past. So this one right here ends up being, he ends up being kind of in space here, so kind of looking for someone to block. That line looks great. 99 is going to kind of loop over here right at Joe Flacco. Picks it up right there. Pass down the field. Joe is clean. Joe doesn't get hit. It's against the Steelers defensive line, which is a very good defensive line, very good defense in general. Yet, again, great play by the whole offensive line. Not just Dalton here, but great overall-wise. Great run block right there. Getting the guy in the second level. That's something that, again, this season we definitely struggled with a lot was our run defense. I mean, a run blocking, not a run defense. A run blocking. So, right here, again, just double teaming 99. Check down, pass across the middle. This is why, again, Dalton said he wanted to be back. He wants to be back with the Bengals. And if we don't bring him back, this would be an absolute travesty. Because it's the guy who not only, and look at that. Look at that right there. Dirty Steelers at their finest. So this is TJ Watt. Look at his play. Just goes for the ankle. Goes for the ankle right there of Joe Flacco. Am I surprised? Not even close. Right here, again, a lot of plays here lined up as left guard again. So Fairchild did miss some time with injury, which, listen, it is what it is at the end of the day, I think he'll be fine. He missed some time, but he'll be absolutely fine. Fairchild's another guy I'm really excited for the future. Him and Mims. Really, the only problem with this offensive line right now, in my opinion, is going to be 75 right here. Now, Mims does get beat on this play, but Joe is able to throw that ball, get that ball out of your hands. So again, you're going against TJ Watt. You're going to lose some to TJ Watt. You're going to lose some to Myles Garrett. You're going to lose some to TJ Watt. You're going to lose some to these great edge rushers. It's just how it works. You know, that's just kind of how it is. Right here now, lined up at right guard versus the Steelers. I believe this was the second game we played against them. And again, you know, getting the job done. Right here, going against 99. Kind of a double team. Man, that line. I love that line so much. I have not been able to say that. In the 5 years I've covered this team, I've not been able to say that once. And watching this offensive line is like actually beautiful. I mean, it's just they have all day. They have all day to throw that ball. They have all day to make that play. And I mean, look at this. This is the crap I'm talking about. Look. So, Dalton right here, he's getting to the second level. He takes 55, pushes him out of the play, then gets him again, which allows, and tackles him actually, which allows Chase Brown to get to the second level. That's the crap that makes you a great player, and that's the crap I love to see. Right here again, you know, kind of in, you know, nothing really going on there, so no real context there. Again, listen, I'm glazing him this video. I am. But there is some plays that he did nothing, okay? There's some plays that there's absolutely nothing, and I'm like, bro, that's awesome. But I love him, so I'm going to do that, you know? Anyway, right here again, nothing really crazy special. Pass down the field, caught. This is against the Patriots later on in the season here against the Ravens here, going one-on-one. Now, the Ravens have no pass rush, so I'm not looking too much into the whole, you know, Ravens scenario here because they're not really that scary with their pass rush. But still, you know, hey, listen, it is still nice to see him taking care of business, you know, getting the job done. Again, against the Ravens here. This one going against Roquan Smith. And Roquan, again, not really too much of a pass rusher, but kind of looked like he was in more of a quarterback spy type scenario there anyway. And this is, again... Wait, this actually... No, this is a different play. It looks like the same play. It was just... It's same play, but different, like, play, if that makes sense. Same concept play, but same. Whatever. Anyway, it's going to be a run play to the left-hand side, and freaking Chase Brown's an absolute animal, too. This offense, in general, is going to be so good for so many years. Right here, going to go double team. Completion across the middle. That's all boy T, baby. That's why you pay T all that money. T don't go down. Kind of get that little sandwich block there. Pass down here. Completion. Surprised they didn't call this. They don't call this for Joe ever. But, oh, did he hit his head? Okay, maybe not. I thought this guy right here hit Joe's head. Because if you hit the quarterback in the head with your hand like that when you're pass rushing, that's automatically called as roughing the passer. And look at that. You know what that is? That's a bullying right there. Watch this. Okay. He didn't punch anybody, but he did do the fist. Never mind. It wasn't bullying. I'm glazing the glaze, bro. I'm glazing the glaze. Call me Dunkin' Donuts because I'm glazing this. Anyway, right here against the Ravens. You know what? That's kind of underrated. Look at this. He kind of bumps this guy a little bit, which pushes him into this pile so he can't get past Teddy K. So the little things, man. You got to bump him a little bit, you know, so you can't get past Teddy K. Again, Joe Burrow takes off running here. Nothing really special there. I might title this video the Dalton Risner Glaze video. That's literally what this is, bro. This is a Glaze video. And I don't care. You know? It is what it is. Against the Dolphins here. Bro, he just manhandled that man. He just manhandled that man. 1,000% manhandled that man. Anyway, guys. Last play of the game. Last play of the video, I meant to say. Great play right there, guys. As always, shout out to the members of the channel for going ahead and helping support the channel. If you even watch a single video, though, you are supporting this channel and doing everything possible to help me, and I appreciate you. Watching one single video, subscribing to the channel. But if you like to go above and beyond, you can by becoming a member down below. It's $4.99 a month. Helps out the channel. But even just watching this channel helps me out immensely. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next one.